Well, look at you. Going back, looking at the early episodes, or listening. I don't know if you look or listen or do both. Whatever you're doing, I appreciate it. Listen, this is my little warning. Hi, I'm Robin O'Neill, by the way. This is me reading stuff. These early episodes are slightly problematic. I'm leaving them up with this warning to you that I didn't have this banging hip-hop track. I didn't have a $40 microphone in the early days. It was just me in a jean jacket on my bathroom floor. Things have changed in 6 months. So thank you for being understanding about the clumsiness of these initial episodes. Keep tuning in, subscribe on iTunes, and all I ask of you now is to go do something you like. Take a walk, drink some coffee, get drunk. Whatever it is that you need to do, go do it. I give you permission. Goodbye. You guys, how the hell are you? Check me out, speaking into my microphone. I've always wanted a good microphone. Oh my God. My whole life until I recently moved and got rid of it at a yard sale, I had this yellow Fisher-Price microphone that would hook up to your radio. And it also had like a mini keyboard on it with about, 12 keys or something. And I always wanted to be a radio DJ when I was a kid. And so I would do, the talk up to a song and record it on cassette and then play DJ Jazzy Jeff and what else was I big? Madonna, In Excess. So that's how I practiced, and it makes sense. So this is like my big adult version of that. Pumped to have the microphone. Thank you, Tim. Right now it's balancing. The only problem I'm having with this microphone is the mic stand is about, I would say, 1/4 of an inch tall. So I don't know in what world that does anyone any good. So I have this thing propped up on 2 boxes of Kleenex, of course. If you guys don't know, I'm dying to get sponsorship as an artist, just as a person from Kleenex. I make that plea to them regularly on Twitter, and they seem to really enjoy me. They retweet me all the time. They love me. So Kleenex, people, if you're listening, we, the committee over here, have talked about it, and we're good to go. Whenever you're ready, we're ready. You guys, I'm going to read E.E. Cummings today. After trying to read Gertrude Stein, it got me thinking about him as well. And I am going to reattempt the Gertrude Stein piece. It just made me so mad when that thing got ruined, but I'll do that again. And when I looked just a second ago, when I was looking up photos of E.E. Cummings to post on my website with the announcement of this podcast, there were several photos of Channing Tatum that came up, and I couldn't figure out why. And it turns out they kind of look alike, and people have noticed. And then on one of the first thing I saw said something about erotic poetry, but I thought it said that Channing Tatum had written erotic poetry, and I got so excited. I was about to completely nix this E.E. Cummings idea today and read you some erotic poems from Channing Tatum. This is basically a challenge to all of you out there. Maybe this is a contest. If we could all write a Channing Tatum erotic poem, like as if we're Channing Tatum, and send it in, I'll read the best ones. I'll probably read them all, let's face it. That's just such a fun plan. I'm going to do it myself. So there you go. Just came up with that on the fly, and I really can't wait to see what you guys come up with. All right, so today we're going to do E.E. Cummings, My Father Moved Through Dooms of Love. And let me just start. My father moved through dooms of love, through sames of am, through halves of give, singing each morning out of each night. My father moved through depths of height. This motionless, forgetful where turned at his glance to shining here. That if, so timid air is firm, under his eyes would stir and squirm, newly as from unburied witch, floats the first who, his April touch, drove sleeping selves to swarm their fates, woke dreamers to their ghostly roots. And should some why completely weep, my father's fingers brought her sleep. Vainly no smallest voice might cry, for he could feel the mountains grow. Lifting the valleys of the sea, my father moved through griefs of joy. Praising a forehead called the moon, singing desire into begin. Joy was his song, and joy so pure. A heart of star by him could steer, and pure so now, and now so yes. The wrists of twilight would rejoice. Keen as midsummer's keen beyond, conceiving mind of sun will stand. So strictly, over utmost him so hugely, stood my father's dream. His flesh was flesh, his blood was blood. No hungry man but wished him food. No cripple wouldn't creep 1 mile uphill to only see him smile. Scorning the pomp of must and shall, my father moved through dooms of feel. His anger was as right as rain. His pity was as green as grain. Septembering arms of year extend, less humbly wealth to foe and friend than he to foolish and to wise, offering immeasurable is, proudly and by Octobering flame beckoned, as earth will downward climb. So naked for immortal work, his shoulders marched against the dark. His sorrow was as true as bread, no liar looked him in the head. If every friend became his foe, he'd laugh and build a world with snow. My father moved through days of we, singing each new leaf out of each tree, and every child was sure that spring danced when she heard my father sing. Then let men kill which cannot share, let blood and flesh be mud and mire, scheming imagine, passioned willed, freedom a drug that's brought and sold, giving to steal and cruel kind, a heart to fear, to doubt a mind, to differ a disease of same, conform the pinnacle of though dull were all we taste as bright, bitter all utterly things sweet, maggoty minus and dumb death, all we inherit, all bequeath, and nothing quite so least is true. I say, though hate were why men breathe, because my father lived his soul, love is the whole and more than all. Okay, I like how this is like postscript or something. Yeah, I messed up. I know. Thanks for telling me. I can't remember where, but I think I said brought instead of bought somewhere in there. I apologize. I'm sorry. My new thing, I've never used Guitar Center or whatever this is called. Guitar Band. I've never even opened it. I've had Mac computers since I was little. Never have used GarageBand or any recording equipment. So I'm doing this, have no idea how it works, and I don't even know how I'm going to get it over to my podcast publishing site, but I'm going to give it a try. I have about 40 emails I'm behind on. I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to be hearing from you guys with your Channing Tatum poems. What else? That's all I've got. I just hope you guys are doing well. I thought I had something to say, something important. I don't know. I wish you guys, if you feel like it and you like this, maybe give me a review on iTunes. That would be really nice. That helps me out a lot. And I love you. I mean it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.